Hello, friends. It's me, Mr. Proft, coming to you again from my guest room here in beautiful, sunny Santa Monica, California. And I'm wearing my fancy top hat because we're going to be talking a little bit about poetry here in the beginning. Some people think poetry is super fancy, but it's really not. There's all kinds of poetry. Um, can I actually share with you one of my favorite poems? This is actually from the story Alice in Wonderland. Um, in the story, this is like the original story. If you go back and you read the old timey book written by Lewis Carroll, there's a part where Alice finds a book and it's written in like a weird nonsense language. So this poem is actually written with sort of nonsense words, words that don't make a lot of sense. Let me go ahead and share my screen. I have the first line of it right here. And I used to know this whole poem by heart, but I have forgotten most of it, except for this first little part. This is the first part of the poem. It says, "'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogroves, and the momraths outgrabe." Okay, that actually doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of words in there that don't mean anything. Slithy toves, that's not a real thing, but it's still kind of fun. And actually, if you read the whole poem, which goes on, it's actually about someone who goes and fights a monster. Maybe I'll put a link to someone reading the poem at the ending of all this. It's kind of fun. But here's a poem, boop, that actually does mean stuff. It's using actual proper words, and it's a poem about playing and a poem about toys, which is sort of what we've been studying a lot about so far. Playing together with people. And here, I'll go ahead and I'll read this to you. You can, well, maybe later you can have a grown-up read it to you as well. It says, "Can you come and play today? Will you play with me? Let us talk about it, and then we will see. Let's pretend to make a cake. Put it in the oven and let it bake. If it's not working, then it's okay. Maybe we can find another way. What do you think we should do? Let's take turns playing who is who." So this poem is about people playing together. First, they pretend to bake a cake, and then that doesn't work out. So then they decide to play a game called Who is Who, which I guess is going to be like a game where you pretend to be somebody. And anyway, some poems rhyme, like you notice. Let's see, cake and bake, those rhyme. Okay and way, those rhyme. Do and who, those words rhyme. So some poems can rhyme, some don't have to. Like the one I read, the Jabberwocky, doesn't have any rhyming bits, but sometimes they do. So a poem is kind of like a halfway between a song and a story. But there you go. That's the poem Play Today. Um, what I want to talk to you guys about today, in addition to poems, we want to talk about illustrations. Illustrations are the pictures that you see inside a book. And just to kind of go back to Alice in Wonderland real quick, the book Alice in Wonderland, it was famous for some of its really cool illustrations, its really cool pictures. Like here's a picture from the original Alice in Wonderland. If you know the story, this is the tea party, right? It's Alice. She's at the Mad Tea Party with the Mad Hatter and the hare and the rat. This is, again, the White Rabbit dressed in his Royal Herald outfit. There's his pocket watch. There's Alice. There's the caterpillar that she gets some directions and some advice from. So the book Alice in Wonderland had a lot of very famous illustrations in it. You know what else has illustrations in it? Our book, Llama Llama Time to Share. It also has illustrations. It also has pictures. And part of the reason you have pictures in a book is the pictures help you understand the characters and maybe some of the stuff that they're feeling. Like if you look at this part of the story right here, this is the part of the story where Mama Llama tells Llama Llama, "Why don't you go ahead and play with your new friend, and don't forget to share." Look at that picture. How do you think he feels about sharing? Does he look really happy to be sharing? No, his mouth is like in a circle like that. He does not look like he's happy to share. So the picture is kind of showing us how that character feels. Let's look at another one. Oh, this is the part of the story where he realizes, trying to get that in the camera. This is the part of the story where he realizes that Nellie New is playing with his special toy. How does he look? He's like, actually, no, that's kind of happy. He's like shocked. He's like, oh no, I can't believe this is happening. And there he goes running after him. And now, look at him there. How does he look there? He doesn't look surprised. He doesn't look nervous. How does he look? He looks mad. He looks mad, doesn't he? So the picture, the illustration is showing us how he's feeling, and it's showing us that he's not happy. He's super duper mad. Of course, at the very end, the dust cover off. Of course, at the very end, let me see if I can find a picture. How does he look now at the end? Now, yeah, he looks pretty happy. He's got a little smile, little llama smile. He's like, hey, okay, I learned a valuable lesson today. I learned we need to share. Yeah, which was the story of the story, right? At the end, he learns that you can play together with somebody and you can share, and that can be fun too, you know? That you don't have to play just by yourself, that there are games and things that you can play together. See, oh, in fact, look at that. Just like in the poem, they pretend to make a little cake together, right? Nice. There we go. So for your assignment, you're going to do an illustration. You're going to draw a picture, and I want you to draw a picture of some way that you can make playing together with somebody fun. You're going to draw a picture of you and another person playing together, and what are you both doing to make that fun? Are you both sharing? Are you both playing a game together? Are you both coming up with some idea for something new that you can do? So draw an illustration, draw a picture that shows you doing something fun with another person, how you guys are working together to make playing together fun. Okay? Good job. Get to it. Poetry. Bye-bye. Hit the button now. Goodbye.